I think that the way we imagine we do good work is to be under pressure, to actually be in a system where other people are watching us and we have to perform up to a certain standard. I think that's backwards, actually. I think that instead of having external grading systems and external standards, we need to have a relaxation inside of ourselves and an ability to touch something creative in ourselves, some kind of energy that we are not normally not in touch with, that has its own voice, that has its own agenda, and knows what to do. I think somehow creativity involves opening the door to that spirit. And if we develop that spirit, if we develop a relationship with it, we can be very creative. We can be original, but it's not who we think we are. It's not the ego. It's not the self we present to the world. There's something else in there, something that we were born with, something that came into this world with the need to flower. And all of our education, all of our systems try to program us to be a certain kind of person with a certain kind of productivity that society wants. There is very probably in everybody an original energy, an original kind of creativity that we are educated away from. Think about that. If we learn to be a good, functional member of society, we may have to kill our creativity. Maybe society doesn't want to give us any money for our creativity. Maybe it doesn't really want to see what we have to say or what we want to create. It is also an issue that because we get so little time and so little encouragement to our original creativity, it's vestigial, it's undeveloped. And so when we do try to do something, it is clumsy, it is uneducated, it is awkward, it's not very good. It takes a long time, and it takes being in touch with yourself, being in tune with yourself to actually start to produce work that has mastery, that has originality. But the only way that you can actually do that is not through more training. Although, if you can learn the techniques to do exactly what you need to do, that's obviously a good thing. But to be in a system that requires you to learn things that you have absolutely no ability for, no interest in, and judges you on the results of those is cruel, and it's anti-creative. Somehow what we really need to do, and we need to realize this as young as possible, depending on our circumstances, we need to be able to sense what it is that attracts us and start pulling on that thread as early as possible. Life is going to bring us challenges. There will be catastrophes, there will be failures in our personal life, in our professional life. Everything's not going to go smoothly. We need to know that from the beginning. But all through that, if we can keep close to the energy that is really personal for us, no matter how eccentric, no matter how out of the ordinary, no matter whether other people think it's something or not, we need to be faithful to that. And if we can do that, we might actually have a real life. The interesting thing to me is, in spite of all the challenges, in spite of all the difficulties of living a life like that, when you find your own inner discipline to do that thing that you love, you have a hell of a lot more fun living. You actually enjoy it. It's actually a lark. If you're doing something you really don't love, you don't really have a feeling for it, but you got to eat, so you do what you have to do, you're going to lose your sense of humor. You're going to lose your sense of fun. Life's not going to be very enjoyable. And you could turn out to be a kind of a unhappy person. Unhappy people make other people unhappy. Happy people make other people happy. That's something to think about.